Mataji, she doesn't know. She will just repeat you.
Okay, I will help her. Om Ajnanatirandasya
Om Jnana Adasya
Jnananjana Shalakaya
Jnananjana
Jnananjana Akshaya
Chakshur Militam Yena
Nidhamala
Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah.
Dasla.
Okay, and thank you, Pragya. You can mute yourself, and then who wants to do the prayers to Srila Prabhupada? Hari and Geeta?
Is there any word next to the N?
What is that?
Is there any word next to Nama?
Then what?
Is there any words next to Nama?
Is there any uds?
Yes. Is there any words next to Nama?
Oh, words next to Nama. Yes, Nama Om. Okay, let me show you a bigger screen that way, you know. Let's see. Yeah, can you see now?
No. It says some words are still missing in the thing.
Oh, some words are missing. Okay.
Like Nama, there are some words missing next to Boohu. It says that's it, and there is nothing.
Okay. Let me see. Can you see now?
No, Mataji, it's the same thing.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya. Can you read Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya? Cannot read?
Yeah, I can't read bull tie, just a bull tie, that's it, and there's nothing, there's a continuation to it. That's the problem.
You cannot read prayers to Srila Prabhupada?
Yeah, I can't see what's next to TA in the first paragraph because it's just like completely red. TA, that's it. TA.
Do this. Let's see. Mishri and okay. But Daksha has raised the hand. Let's see, Daksha.
Can I say praise to Srila Prabhupada?
Okay, you can say that. You can say, but can you read it online?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurani Pichamane Nirvishesha Sunyavati
Pashyatya.
Pasantya Deshadanime.
Okay. Next slide. Jai Shri Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Katara Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Okay, who wants to do the shloka of the day? Anybody else? Geeta and Hari or Pragya? Kushal wants to do it? Okay, we'll all have turns. Okay? I will start with Geeta and Hari.
Na TV Ivaham Jetu.
I'll read the verse today and then you can repeat after me. Okay?
Okay.
Natva evaham jatu nasam.
Na Deve Yavaha Jatu Navsam.
Tvam neme janadipaha.
Na Tavam Nimam Jahatipa.
Nachayvana bhavishyamaha.
Na Cheva Na Baha Maha
Bhavishyamaha.
Bhavasheha Maha
Sarve vayam hataparam.
Sanve Vamana Hatapuram.
Oh, okay. Actually, this week's verse is 2:30. I read the wrong one. I'll share the other screen with you. Okay. Yeah. Can you read this shloka? 2:30. This week's is 2:30. Can we read? I'll read this and then you can repeat after me. Okay. Dehinosmin yata dehe kumaram yovanam jara tata dehadana praptir tirastatra namohyate.
Dihono Sim Yataya Dehi
Kumaram
Kuramaha
yovanam
Yuva Yuvaham Jara Ta Taha Dihandra
praptir
Patre
dhiras
Dhiras
tatra.
Tatyana Mutrayaha.
Okay. Thank you, Geeta. Okay. So who else? Next. Who's next? Pragya? Yes, Pragya can read now. You want help?
Yeah.
Okay. Dehinosmin yata dehe.
This is
Slowly, Mataji.
Komaram yovanam jara.
Mataji, tell me 2 words.
What is it?
Mataji, she is saying that don't tell the full verse, just two words,
Okay, 2 words at a time.
not the full line. Yeah.
Okay. Komaram
Kovadam,
yovanam jara.
Kovadam Tara,
Tata
Tata,
dehandara.
Ehandara,
Praptir
Tapir,
dhiras
Tira,
tatra
Tatra,
namuhyate.
Yamutyate.
Very good. And who else? Who else wants to repeat after? Kushal? Yes.
I want help.
You want help? Okay. Dehinosmin yata dehe
Yete
komaram
Govadam,
yovanam jara
Govadam Janma,
tata
Tata,
dehandara
Dehandara,
praptir
What Mataji?
Dheeras
Yes.
Tatrana
Tattaradam
Muhyati.
Uhoti. Could you help me?
Yes. Dehinosmin
Dehinoshan
Yata Dehe
Yata Dehe
Komaram
Koranam
Yovanam Chara
Yomaram Chara
Tata
Tata
Dehantara
Dehatara
Prapte
Prapte
Dheeras
Tiras
Tatra
Tatra
Na Muhyati.
Namukyate.
Okay. Who else wants to say? Mishri, you want to give a try? No? Okay. So what does it say? As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. So this verse says that, see, when you were a child, when you were little, you were not the same as where you now, right? So you changed a lot from when you were a small baby to what you are now, and you will grow further into big children. At that time, your body will change. So what does not change? Daksha?
The mind. The soul.
The soul, yes, very good. So the soul does not change, and but the soul will take the body from one body to another. It keeps going, but the soul is the same. The soul remains the same, but the body changes. What changes is the body, not the soul. So the sober person will not be bewildered by such a change. That's what this meaning of the verse is. Okay? And we'll go back to this. Yes. So today we're going to speak about the appearance of Lord Jagannath. Okay. Do anybody know, how many of you know about Lord Jagannath? With his big eyes and beautiful smile. Okay, what do you know about Jagannath? Do you know about Jagannath?
Did you see me?
What is it?
Did you call on me?
Yeah, I did. You raised your hand, so I was just curious what you wanted to say.
Yeah, your voice break that time. So I just know that Jagannath has one sister and one probably elder brother.
Probably elder brother. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yes, you're right. Jagannath actually has one younger sister and an elder brother, Balaram. Jagannath is none other than Lord Krishna. So we're going to see about the story of how Lord Jagannath appeared in this world. So this happened so many millions of years ago, thousands actually, in fact, thousands of years ago, and what happened was there was a king by the name Indradumna Raja. The King Indradumna had a desire, And King Indradumna had everything in his life. He had so much wealth. He actually lived in Satyuga. So he had so much wealth and so much followers. They were all doing very pious. They were all leading a life that is very pious and all that. But he had one desire in his heart, that he wanted to see Lord Krishna. He couldn't see Lord Krishna. So when he was having that desire in his heart, there appeared a Brahmana. And the Brahmana told him, well, you know what? There is a small little place called Nilachal Dham. And in the Nilachal Dham, there is someone called Neela Madhava. If you go and see Lord Neela Madhava, you will attain liberation. So he was so, he wanted to see Lord Krishna, and here is the opportunity. He wanted to grab it. So what he did is he sent his Brahmin priest by the name Vidyapati. So Vidyapati, he set out on foot to go and see Neela Madhava in Nilachal Dham. So, but he doesn't know where he is, and Indradumna king wanted it to be a secret. So he traveled along, and on the way he actually met a Shabra. The Shabra's name was, I think it was, yeah, it will come to me. So Vishwabasu, yes, his name was Vishwabasu. So both of them met Vidyapati and Vishwabasu. They both met. So but the Shabra, Vishwabasu was keeping this as a secret because he doesn't want everybody to know about Neela Madhava. Because he's so beautiful, and if he's so beautiful, people will grab him. So that's why, he wanted it to be a secret. So he didn't want to tell anybody. So Vidyapati had a plan. He wanted to marry Vishwabasu's daughter. So Vishwabasu is actually he had a small little tribe, and he was the chief of the tribe. So Vidyapati said, okay, I want to marry your daughter. Then then Vishwavasu said, okay, you can marry my daughter because he's a Brahmin and all that. So he said, all right, let me marry your daughter. So he was staying there at Vishwavasu's house, and they were all. He was having good terms with him and all that. And he told his wife, okay, I want to go and see Neela Madhav. Arrange with your father. So then his wife said, oh, my father wouldn't take me, but you have to somehow let your father agree to this. So she went and asked his father, and his father said, okay, let me take your husband. So then Vidyapati and Vishwavasu will go on foot. Actually, they had to travel for every day. Vishwavasu would go at night, and he will go into this forest, beautiful forest. It's actually very beautiful forest, and also it's very dark in there. Lots of trees and animals and birds, everything. So he would just go there, and when he comes back, he will smell divine. So Vidyapati was so curious. That's why he wanted to know what your father is doing. And then Vishwavasu agreed to take Vidyapati with him. And Vidyapati and Vishwavasu set out on foot to Nilachal. Then what happened was they traveled the whole night, and then they saw a small on the way. Vidyapati actually saw a small lake, and in that lake, a bird fell down. And as soon as the bird fell down into that lake, it attained this 400 form, Krishna form, and then went back to Godhead. So he saw that, and he realized, oh my God, this place is so divine. And so they all went out, and when he saw Neela Madhava, he was so jubilant, like, wow, this is such a beautiful form of the Lord that I've never seen. I have to tell Indradumna Maharaj. So then what happened? Vidyapati was given a beautiful feast. Every day, the demigods would come and offer the boha to Lord Neela Madhava. So, and they have not tasted, he has not tasted this kind of a prasad. And he was so happy and he wanted to quickly tell Indradumna Maharaj. So, what he did, he bought a big garland of the garland that was offered to Neela Madhava, and then he set out on foot to where Indradumna stayed. So then Indradumna Maharaj, when he smelled that garland of flowers, he was like, okay, I have to see Neela Madhava. So he went on foot. He was he wanted to go and see Neela Madhav. So when he all took his he in fact wanted to shift his kingdom to Nilachal, and but Neela Madhav had different plans. So when he went there was no Neela Madhav. Like on the actually, how did they go there is by um, he just went there. When he went there, like Vidyapati went there, he saw mustard seeds on the way. So wherever there was mustard seeds, um, there Indradumna went. So Indradumna and Vidyapati both went. So when they went there to Nilachal Dham and opened the doors of the Dham, there is no one. Oh God, what happened? What happened to Neela Madhava? So he was Indradumna Maharaj was so not so happy. He was like, what to do? And then Narada Muni came along. Narada Muni said, okay, you have to do 1,000 Ashwamedha Yajna. So, okay, Indradumna Maharaj did the 1,000 Ashwamedha Yajna, and at the end of that, there was a precious divine log that appeared on scene. So then what happened? They were about to lift the log. Whoever was there to lift the log, to carve the deities of Neela Madhava, nobody could even lift the log. Then an old carpenter came along. He was so old that I thought, how could he lift a log? But then he was able to. He just took the log and he came and whenever other carpenters they tried to chisel the wood, their tools kept breaking. But this carpenter said that this Vishwakarma, he's the celestial architect. So when he came and started to carve, his tools wouldn't break. So then what happened is Indradumna Maharaj said, well, you start to carve and you start to carve Neela Madhava and then we will wait. So this carpenter, Vishwakarma, he said, I need 21 days and nobody should ever disturb me while I'm carving the deities. So I have to be given a separate room and nobody should look at it. And you can hear what I'm doing. Yes, Daksha, you have a question?
So what you're saying, the king's I don't know, but the king's friend, the king told him to go and find someone.
Neela Madhav.
Yeah. So the king's friend, did he say that he'll carve something and then he must not be disturbed?
Oh, okay. Here is the thing. When he went actually Vidyapati. His name was Vidyapati, and Vidyapati went out to find Neelamadhav. He was the one who saw Neelamadhava, and when he went back to Indradumna Maharaj, he couldn't. Indradumna Maharaj went back to see Neelamadhav, but he couldn't see Neelamadhav. Neelamadhav disappeared from there in Nilachal Dham. So Narada Muni said, 2000 Ashwamedhi Yagya, and then you will find something. So when he did that, he got a big log that came along, a wooden log, and then when people tried to lift that log, nobody could lift it except Vishwakarma. So when Vishwakarma said, I want to do this, but I want to carve the deities, but give me 21 days. Okay, then Indradumna Maharaj said, okay, you can go and carve the deities. So Vishwakarma was, meditating on the form of the Lord, and he was trying to carve the deities. He was carving the deities. Everybody could only hear tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, the sound of his working on the tools. He was a carpenter, so he was working on the tools. So when he was working on the tools, he would hear the sound. But then what happened is after 14 days, he could not hear the sound anymore. So he was so curious. Indradumna Maharaj was so curious. What happened? What happened? And then what he did? Slowly he picked it to the room. And yes, Daksha, you had a question?
When the king opened the room, he saw 3 beautiful statues, and the person who was carving the statue was gone.
Yes, the person who was carving the statue was gone. We'll come to that story, okay? We'll come to that part, okay? So when he opened the door, when Indradumna Maharaj opened the door, he saw these 3 beautiful forms of Jagannath, Baldev, and Subhadra. But the person who was carving was gone. He couldn't find. Now he was under pressure. Oh God, I had this all this time. I thought I'll see this beautiful form of Lord Neela Madhava, and I wasn't able to. Let's go and find out Lord Brahma. So then they called Lord Brahma, and Brahma did the installation ceremony of Lord Jagannath. When Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra, he said the black color deity will be Lord Jagannath, and the white one would be Lord Baladev, and the yellow one would be Subhadra, is their sister. So this is how Lord Jagannath appeared on earth. Actually, there is this beautiful pastime of why they are so big and bright and smiling and beautiful. Actually, this happened in way back in Dwaraka. In Dwaraka, Krishna and Balaram, they were, Rohini. It was not Rohini. Who's the queen? They wanted to. Okay, Subhadra. Yes, not Subhadra. Actually, it is. Yeah, who wanted to know about the pastimes of Jagannath, Baldev, and Subhadra? Yeah, anyway, so when they were saying about the stories, the queens were talking about the childhood pastimes of Lord Krishna and Balaram. And what happened was they were talking immediately when they heard that they were talking about the gopis. And, they closed all the door, because when they were so careful, because if Krishna hears about the pastimes of his childhood pastimes, especially with the gopis, he would just run away to Vrindavan. So that's why they were closing the doors. At that time, Subhadra was actually guarding the doors. And as soon as she heard about the pastimes of Lord Krishna and Balaram, her eyes became so wide, and their hands grew inwards, and she could not guard the doors any longer, and the queens were inside. Okay, but Jagannath and Krishna and Balaram, they went, and when they heard about the pastimes, they opened the door and they heard the pastimes. Same thing happened to them. Their eyes turned big and bright, and smiling, and their hands turned inwards. So that's how, the form of Lord Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra appeared on. And this is like the reason behind why they are so big and bright and smiling and beautiful. Yes. Do you have any questions so far?
Can you check your Tina?
What is it?
Can you check your Tina?
I'm sorry, I cannot understand, Daksha. What is it?
Can you check your Tina?
Can you what?
Can we do activity?
Yes, we can do the activity. Yes. Yes. But did you like the story of Lord Jagannath? Yes. Okay. So we will do today, the activity of the day is about Lord Krishna, the names of Lord Krishna. We're going to do it in a different way today. We are going to write down the names of Lord Krishna. Do you know, do anybody know about the names of Lord Krishna?
Sorry, Mataji, I got to go.
Oh, who's that? Pragya?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. We'll do the activity.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you for joining in. Okay, so one of his name is, there are many names for Krishna. Keshava, Madhava. Do anybody know different names of Krishna? Jagannath is one name, then Hari Gita.
Ram.
That is his avatar. So,
Vishnu?
Vishnu is, similar to Krishna, but it's not like different names of Krishna. His name is, there are different names like Keshava, Madhava, Govinda, then Jagannath, and what else? He killed Arishtasura, he killed the Keshi demon, that's why he's called Keshava, Govinda, Makhanchor, and Nandalal. His name is Nandalal, son of Nanda. So Yashoda Nandan, he's called Yashoda Nandan. Gopi Jana Vallabha, because he is the dearmost of gopis. And so we're going to write all these names on this beautiful caterpillar that we will do today. Okay, are you all ready? Okay. Okay, we'll start to do. Take some construction papers and different colors I have here. Two light colored ones. And some googly eyes if you want, just for the caterpillar. And paper and scissors and glue. Of course, you need a pen and a pencil.
Excuse me, Mataji.
Yes, Hari and Geeta.
How many construction papers do we need?
Yes, we need one for pasting the. One for pasting and two colors, two different colors for the caterpillar.
Mataji, we have only like one color, like the white color papers only.
That's okay. You could color them or you could do it with that as well.
Okay, Mataji.
Three
Can I
papers.
go get some more construction papers?
Yes.
Okay, Mataji.
You can see the screen, right? You can see me do also. All right. So what you do is, okay, Hari and Geeta, let them come.
Mataji,
Yes, Kushan?
we should get like two colors.
Yeah, if you have two colors, that will be nice.
Two colors, Antama. Oh, okay. My fault, Jayalanta. Now, tell churu, churu. Churu. At the phone, Jaya. You can, didn't my two papers, Jesse.
Excuse me, Mataji, what should we do? I just
Yes.
got the
So
construction.
what I did is just take a sheet of paper, color paper, and then you fold them in half, fold them again in another half.
Okay,
Yes,
Mataji,
that's
thank you.
those two googly eyes would be good. Yes. And similarly with the other paper, then you draw a circle.
Mataji.
Yes, Aksha?
Mataji,
Aksha?
could you show me how to fold the paper?
Yes. So I have this sheet here. I folded this in half. I folded again this in another half. So I'm drawing a circle here. So two circles, one here and one here. I'm taking the scissors to cut them out. So you got these, the body of the caterpillar, okay? Then what you do is, you go like this, the caterpillar. Like this. Arrange like this. And then you start to glue. This is going to be the face of the caterpillar. Alternatively, stick them. Alternately, you have to stick them on. Draw legs.
Okay.
And eyes.
దీంట్లో స్టిక్కే ఉంది.
అంతే ఇంకున్నాయా మన దగ్గర ఇంకేం లేవా?
Yes.
అయిపోయినాయి.
And yeah, we got the caterpillar. So here we're going to start writing Krishna's names, different names. Madhava.
Could you wait for a second?
Yes, I can wait. So can you see the
No.
legs?
I see.
Yes, the legs. You can draw the legs and the antenna that goes up, and you can put a smiley face here. Yeah. You can write different names of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna's name is also Hari because he steals people's hearts, so he's called Hari.
Mataji, could you hold your caterpillar a little closer so I can write the names?
Yes, I will also read out the names. Madhava, Keshava, Govinda, Nandalal, then Makanchor, Jagannath, Hari,
Can you show me Madhava?
Can you read it?
Yeah.
Hari and Geeta, you're able to follow along? Kushal?
Mataji.
Okay.
Right. D H A ఈడరాయి ఇవి కిందికి రాయి కొద్దిగా బి
Maybe I can put that
Yeah.
here and share it so you can read and write. Right?
ఇక్కడ హరి అన్న హెచ్ బిగ్ హెచ్ ఈడరాయి కుషాల్ బిగ్ హెచ్ కుషాల్ ఇట్లా కాదు కుషాల్. ఇలా బిగ్ హెచ్ స్మాల్ ఇలా ఇలా స్మాల్ ఆర్ స్మాల్ ఐ రైట్ ఐ తలుపు ఇక్కడ లెగ్స్ పెట్టి జస్ట్
I can share the screen with you so you can see the names.
ఇక్కడ
Can you see the names of Krishna? Madhava, Krishna.
యా ఓకే
Yes.
సే ఎస్ వాపస్.
Yes, Mataji.
Excuse me, Mataji, I don't have googly eyes.
You don't have googly eyes. You can draw the eyes by yourself.
Okay,
Just draw the
Mataji.
eyes. Yeah.
నెక్స్ట్ థర్డ్ వన్ రాయ్. గోవింద జీ ఇక్కడ రాయ్.
Gia.
బిగ్ జీ
Not just for Adam.
అట్లా రాయొచ్చు, ఇట్లానే రాయి. జీ రాయ్. ఓ రాయ్. వి ఐ ఐ ఈడ పెట్టినావు డాట్ ఎడ పెడతావు. అండ్ స్మాల్ స్మాల్ డి పేపర్ ఇట్లా డి స్మాల్ డి స్మాల్ ఏ కుషాల్ బి కాదు కుషాల్ డి ఐ సెడ్ డి.
Mataji,
Yes, Raksha.
I'm done with writing the name, so now can I color the caterpillar?
Can I what?
Can I color?
Yes, you can color. You can color the caterpillar.
Mataji,
Yes, Daksha.
my paper didn't have enough room, so I wasn't able to write Jagannath.
But that's fine. You could just cut them out and leave it write it at the bottom. And send your picture on the WhatsApp group, okay? Yes,
Mata,
Nikki?
Mata,
Yes, Mishri, you have a question?
now.
Okay, you can leave. Thank you for joining in.
Now. Mataji, look at mine.
Can you show Kushal?
See mine?
I can see it. Can you show it? Wow, it's very beautiful.
Thank you, Mataji.
Mm.
Can I leave the class?
Yes, you can leave the class, but don't forget to post it on the WhatsApp, right?
Okay.
Say Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Kushal. You did well today.
Welcome. Mataji, this is mine.
Oh, that is very nice, Daksha.
Thank you. Can I leave the Zoom?
Yes. And don't forget to post it in the WhatsApp, right?
Okay. Bye, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna. Thank you, Daksha. Bye-bye. Hari and Geeta, you're done?
No, Mataji.
Okay.
Mine is like full of gluey. That's why I need to cut the tissue paper
Okay.
to do my name.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So you want me to post the names of Krishna on the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, Mataji.
So you could finish it?
Yeah, Mataji.
Okay. I'll do that.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Bye.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining in.